Hello everybody, hello, new Sunday, new live stream, new information, new positions, new FUD and new manipulations. I have terrible headache because last week was pretty, I don't know, interesting, let's say interesting for me in the meaning of Ukrainian activity, in the meaning of Ukrainian hype between me and my public personal life. But here we're talking about the crypto, here we're talking about the market, here we're talking about the things that should help you to survive every huge moment, and also should help you to not lose your money. So we're not giving any kind of financial or non-financial advices. I'm just talking with you about what our system shows. I'm just talking about what I see, how I analyze, and what I'm gonna do. So I want to ask you for support, likes, comments, subscriptions. You will find all links in description under this video. And of course, as always, I want you to be patient. I want you to be interested in the information that I'm gonna show you in the next couple of hours. So today is September 7, and in 10 days we're gonna have the FOMC meeting where the Feds with 99% gonna cut the rates. So the picture of this video, the cover of this video, it shows us that the Feds will do, but what, when, and why? Come here. Come here. We have this creature, and she's gonna tell us what's gonna happen with the price of the Bitcoin, with the price of other assets, and especially how the cutting of the rates will affect the movement. Because in my opinion, we could see really good, really huge manipulation on the market from 17 till 22nd, 25th. So basically that could be something that we can discuss with you right now when I'm gonna go straight to the chart. So thanks again for following us, thanks again for watching us, thanks again for supporting us. I hope that you catching all the movements, and I'm sorry if some movement is not so big as I expected, but we're definitely trying to show you and explain you what's gonna happen next. So if you're new to this channel, just go and check all previous live streams, and you will see, you will find, you will understand what we're showing to people. Let's take a look. Not this one, but still, the moment I was expecting here, then we're going down. I show you where I'm waiting for the price. We almost hit this price. I'm sorry, it wasn't perfect. Then I showed from here for the same live stream for the private groups. Sorry, the dog is bothering me. Then I show that I'm expecting that kind of moment, etc, etc. Like, don't care about this. I'm explaining everything on the live streams, but let's try to find what was on the previous live stream. What was on the previous live stream? Not this one. That's also for the private group. I'm trying to find. Where is that? Where is that? The worst thing that I need to find, where was the blue lines of the BTC, because I don't remember what exactly. Where is that? I do not remember what layout of the Bitcoin was discussed. You see, I cannot find it right now. I really don't know what to do, because the previous live stream, so if you want, you can go and check the previous live stream, because we're gonna talk about something that's gonna happen in the nearest future, and I'm gonna stay on this layout. We're gonna go and we're gonna talk about the bigger movement, the bigger expectation, the bigger things that will affect the price. So first thing first, from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd of September, we've been expecting that this is going to be the bottom. From there, the price will go only higher, higher, higher. And until the end of October, the beginning of November, we're still expecting that the price will go higher. As far as I've been telling to you for the previous last couple of months is, from November, let's say from the beginning of November, we're expecting the huge movement down. So just mark my words, we're expecting the huge movement down, the huge manipulation. But basically, before that, we're going to have one more correction of this guy. When this yellow line will be something like here, and that line will turn around, we're expecting for more correction. Why I'm talking about the correction? Because the higher time frame, for example, the weekly time frame showing to us that we are still going down, and here the prediction model, the forecast showing to us that we need to go lower until December. Yes, from December on the daily time frame, here it is, the bottom, the beginning of December, I'm expecting for one more movement up. So basically what we're trying to do with you, we're trying to catch all these movements, ups and downs, but it's too far away. Right now, we are still expecting that the price will go higher. Yes? But I was expecting that the price will be somewhere here. And if we're going to go with the different layouts, for example, even that chart showing to us that I was expecting that the price will be here, but we didn't reach like $700, $800. Basically, it's like even not 1% of the movement. But if we're going to stay with that chart, if we're going to stay with that options of what I'm expecting from the price. Of course, I was expecting that we're going to go lower to 105, 106. We've definitely been telling to you for the all previous weeks that there's not going to be 104, 105. We were expecting, and then I was expecting that there's going to be the fast impulse up. So right now, what we should expect, in my personal opinion, right now, I'm waiting for 12, 13, maybe 14 of September. So basically, if we're talking about the Feds will cut the rates on 17, that's somewhere here, the 17. We still have the forecast which shows us that the price should go lower, or the price could stuck in the flat movement, and we're just gonna have the impulse up on the morning of 17th of September, and then the price will go back to the price range which we're gonna see on 13. But then we have this one more movement down. So basically from here till here, or in the meaning of the daily time frame, from here till here, we have movement down. So the same which I showed you on the daily time frame will happen from here till here. So if you missed all previous months, all previous dates in July, in August, in whatever other months, just be patient. Just wait until we're gonna see what the price preparing for us from 21st till 25th of September. In my opinion, from 22nd till 25th, that's where we're gonna find the second. I think I saved somewhere. I saved something like that. No, this is the Bitcoin volatility. Where is that? That should be saved somewhere. I cannot see that. I don't know why. I cannot see that. From the previous live stream, I'm trying to find the screenshot from the previous live stream. I'm trying to find what layout it was. Okay. Maybe this one? No, not this one. Let's wait what the price will show us until 13 and how we can know what to do, because I'm talking about myself. I love to trade. I want to be inside of the market. I want to open every trade, and I wish and I dream that every trade will go in my way, not opposite way. But that's not always happening. No matter what system you're using, no matter how smart you are, no matter how accurate you are, there is always will be the date when you're opening the position. And basically like 99% of the position when you're opening them goes against you, goes opposite way. And that's not something bad. That's bad only for those who do not respect the risk management. That's pretty bad for those who's putting a lot of money in the positions and for those who don't understand nothing about the market. But if you doing something, it means that you expect something. It means that you already think about worst case scenario. So if we look in the 4-hour time frame, which been showing to us that from here, or even from the second, let's say from second, third, from this bottom, yeah, we all been waiting for the huge movement down, the correction from here till here. I'm still holding this short position and from 123,500. So we've been expecting this movement down, and then we've been expecting that movement up, yeah. So the expectations, can I delete this? Yeah, delete it. The expectations was showing to us that the price until, let's stick to the 11, the date which I've been telling to people on the Rodeo Drive, till 11 will go up. But in my opinion, once again, my friends, once again, if you're gonna go back to the previous live stream, you're definitely gonna find the picture. I don't remember which one of them. I really don't remember. I don't know how to find that screen. But from the previous live stream, you will find that I was telling, like, guys, there is the huge opportunity that we're gonna stuck in the flat until 11, 12. Then we're gonna take liquidity. So right now I need to give you my perspective, my vision of what's gonna happen next, how I'm gonna trade my assets, how I'm gonna trade my deposit in the next couple of days, weeks, etc, etc, etc. And remember that the market, it's something live, it's something that you should analyze every time when you're willing to open the position, or when you analyze the market, you should put the limit order and then just wait. Because we're doing a lot of movement, we're rushing, we're scared, we feel that we are missing some opportunities. That's the basic feelings of every trader, and especially of those who don't know nothing about traders. They just seeing, hearing, feeling that somebody making profit, somebody bought, somebody sold, somebody did profit, fixed profit, spent profit, withdraw profit, whatever. So be prepared for that type of movement, okay? Let me just delete all these lines. The zones, let it be the zones, because all these zones, this is something that's gonna give you the reaction. But here, this red candle, if I'm gonna go on the 1-hour time frame, this red candle was put it on the 1-hour time frame. For those of you who do not believe, you just go and check this information from the previous live streams. So this is the 1-hour time frame where to sell. We are selling here, and we have from here movement down. It wasn't huge. It wasn't huge. If we're gonna just calculate, it was 2% movement. But on the 4-hour time frame, it looks like, okay, Andrew, you are retarded. But even on the 4-hour time frame, from here till here, it's still 1.77. So it means that you need to check all the information which we are dropping, which we are showing to you, and split that information, those lines, on the time frames. Please. You don't have access to the algorithm. You don't have live trading model. You just have the information that we want to share with you. We don't have any obligation about between us. It doesn't mean that I need to tell you when there's gonna be impulse, what I'm doing, selling, buying. No, if I want, if I can, if I have time, if the dog is alive, then I can do this. But that's only because that's only because that I want. The second one, the green mark here, yeah? The green mark, without any explanation, without like we not buying on top, we should buy either here or somewhere here. on the bottom of the yellow line, but still the second line, green line, was put to you at the same 1 hour time frame. And even if you bought here, you didn't open position here, or whatever else, you still have a chance to fix the profit. The same thing with this line. All these lines was put here on the 1 hour time frame 1 week ago. I'm just showing to you that every time I need to update that. When you see that I'm in the short position, I'm in the long position, I'm in the whatever other position, that because I opened the laptop, I take a look at the chart, I made my decision, I made my analysis, and either I open position, or I scale position, or I close position, or I just, no, not today. But there is not so many days when I'm skipping the trades, because you know, when you have bigger deposit, when you have pretty good strategy, when you have really good risk management, you can open any position in any way, long, short, whatever. You just need to wait, and this position will be fixed in the profit. So this is the basic of the everything that's happening on the market. No matter where the price goes, if you understand that you can lose your money and you preventing that by respecting the risk management, that's the only way how you're not gonna lose your money. So let's say that we are, oh, basically, you see the yellow line. When everyone was expecting 96, 98, we've been telling to people, hey guys, we're not gonna be there. We're not gonna be there. So that line, we're deleting. We're deleting this line because that's already passed from the previous live stream. And right now, I'm gonna tell you that here on this date, let me just slightly move this from 23rd till 25th. I'm expecting that our price still could be, I'm deleting this zone works perfectly. That zone are still available for us. But I'm waiting price that until, let's say 13, as always, plus minus 1 day. The price will do something like that, and we could be here. We could be here at the end of September or at the beginning of October. That's something that could happen. Because too many people right now expecting for the huge movement up, and if the movement up will be, that movement up will be for the Bitcoin. No guys, no alt season, nothing fancy, nothing huge. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20%. No, nothing huge. Let's wait, let's wait. Maybe if everything's gonna be all right, we're gonna see one impulse on the altcoins in the end of October, beginning of November. If not, we're gonna see impulse on the altcoins from middle of December till the end of January. If not, then we're stuck with the market until 2028, 2029. I'm gonna show you why I'm talking about this in that perspective, because 2 weekly time frame showing to us that we are dropping until the end of 2027. That's the information which I'm trying to show you for the last, I don't know, 1 year, that we are going up until here, then we're dropping down. And then the next stop will be only in 2029. But on the lower time frame, we still have a chance to fix huge profit in the middle of 2027, then in 2028, and only then 2028, the end of 2028 and the middle of 2029. So what are we trying to do? On every time frame, we're trying to catch the top of the time frame. The same with the daily time frame. I'm gonna exit the market here, then I'm gonna re-enter market here, then I'm gonna exit the market here. That's it. That's everything that you need to know. And everything are the same for other assets. So if we're gonna take a look on the total showing to us, hey guys, even if something bullshit will pump, not everything will go as high as you dream, as high as they telling to you in the news. Why I'm talking about that? Because everyone are waiting for the rate cuts. Of course, there's gonna be a huge reaction on the market. Of course, if the rate's gonna be cut, I will go and refinance everything that I have in the finance here in the United States. Of course, I'm gonna think about it, buying the house for my family, because the rates will give me opportunity. People will say this is the cheap money. So it means that you can get the loan and put this money in the market. But something also telling me by looking on the system that it's a dream which was even not on the table in 2020. Just for your consideration, let's go back to 2020. Let's say to total, yeah? 2020, March, here, we have a huge movement down. Nobody was even thinking about that the price will bounce back and that we're gonna have that kind of movement. So basically, when the Fed start to print in money, 11 trillion or whatever other amount of $1 trillion, new debts for United States, new free and easy money for everyone here in the United States, and basically all this money goes to the world, because when you're receiving additional $3,000, $4,000, $200,000, especially a lot of people receive them for free, you start to think, how should I spend them? Either you go on the Amazon and buying from someone who's selling it and buying this from China, or you're going to Ukraine and in the best restaurants with the beautiful girls drinking champagne for the half of the price in the New York City. So you spending your money, and all this $11 trillion doesn't go to the market. They go to the watches, to the Lambos, to the whatever people want. But part of this money, retail put the same way to the market. So nobody was expecting that. In the March, everyone was afraid. March 2020. I bought Bitcoin for $6,000 in the March. Unfortunately, I didn't buy it for 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. But everyone right now expecting that they're gonna save the economical situation. They're gonna do the same. They're gonna cut the rates, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna cut the rates for now. But everyone also thinking that people will have money and they're gonna put them in the market. Please do small poll through your friends, through your neighbors. Spend one day or 1 week by talking to people on the street. If they're gonna receive right now, for example, 3.5% APR or 7% for something like the Amex still holding 23-24% APR for credit line. So just ask them, if you're gonna have like half of the rates that we have right now, what are you gonna do? Most of the people will do refinance on the house, will close the debts on the credit line, on the car, on the loan, on whatever. Some of the people will even pay for education, for food, for whatever. There's gonna be people who are gonna open the business. There's gonna be people who gonna pay debts for business. Take a look at the streets. How many leasing opportunities, commercial leasing, real estate on the main street of your city? Everyone goes online the same way as it was in 2020. The same way as it was in 2000, when the bubble.com was. So basically, people are making money in the internet online. They're closing their shops, their restaurants, moving to delivery, moving to the online orders, etc. But there is still going to be a lot of people who feel themselves normal, and that's just going to be okay, cheaper, free money. I'm going to put them in the market. But everyone are expecting the same movement like it was before. But that moment already happened here. So what do we have on the total 1 weekly time frame? That we should go down. Total 2 showing to us, okay, my friends, guys, we still have pretty good opportunity to go higher. Then we're falling down. Total 3 showing to us that probably we're gonna stuck here, so some of the assets will pump, will perform, but most of all, we're gonna go down, down, down. Others showing to us that, okay, enough with your meme coins, enough with all your shit coins, we probably gonna turn around. This is the time for you to press the like. Who am I not to trust this system? But the bigger time frame holds inside the lower time frames. And then you're gonna ask me, so why you were buying on 25th of August, and at the beginning of September. Because when we're gonna be here, when we're gonna be here, I'm gonna fix everything that I bought here. Why? Because before that we was here, before that we was here, before that we was here. Every time there is the movement. And the only thing that's interesting for me will be the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance on the weekly time frame are still showing to us that we need to go lower. But before that, as I said to you on the previous live stream, from 25th, we gonna go up, my friends. We were waiting for this and we are going up. Can I delete this line? Can I delete? I just saw that she's lying with me here. It's so cute. We have a carpet, like the fluffy carpet here under my legs, and she's lying here with me. It's so cute. She's listening. Crypto dog. So I was waiting that from here we're going up here. Yeah? Can I delete this line? Can I delete this blue line? Everything are happening as we've been expecting. But what am I afraid? That either here or here we're gonna see like 5, 10, 20% on the altcoins. That's still the same analysis, the same opinion that I have from the previous weeks. I'm still expecting that. But that movement up, it doesn't mean that the Bitcoin dominance couldn't do that movement, like just a flat movement. So it means that if the Bitcoin dominance are still staying here or even going somewhere here, with the movement down of the Bitcoin from 1314 or even from 21st, as I said to you on the 4-hour time frame here, where is the 21st? Here, 21st. That movement with the higher dominance will put the altcoins lower again. So that's why every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, I'm telling you I'm buying partly. And at the beginning of September, I put only 30% inside the market. So it means that here I can put one more 30%. If something goes fucking insanely wrong, my next buying dates will be either here at the beginning of December, to scale my position, or when that line will be at the bottom. So this is gonna be something like the end of October. I'm gonna wait for this. I'm good with waiting. I don't have other options. But right now, in my opinion, everything doesn't look pretty good on the higher time frame. That's why all this movement on the daily time frame, they are not big enough. Of course, we can see that type of movement. When we have divergence, we have impulse up. So I need to wait while this yellow line will be at the bottom. And if it's gonna happen at the end of September, let's say 25th, that's gonna be the day when I'm gonna put one more 30% in the market. I hope you're understanding me. I'm telling you today from 7th of September, we're gonna have 2 more live streams before I'm gonna put my money in the market. So it means that the next week and the week after that, if the system will show me something new, something additional, I'm gonna renew this information for you. Because I have all these laptops, all these screens, all these phones which are showing to me. I have all these notifications which are telling to me, excuse me, Mr. Andrew, don't you mind to put a little bit more money in the market because we have a huge discount for you right now. And people in that day, they are afraid because someone says to them that we are waiting price there. That's why every fucking week we're telling to you where the price wouldn't be. And I'm telling to you right now, I do not expect until the end of the month price of the Bitcoin higher than $117,000 United States dollars, not Canadian, not Australian, United States dollars. And I do not expect price lower than $104,000 until the end of the month. I hope that this opportunity will give you courage, yeah? Courage. Will give you boner. Will give you strength and power to press the button when you're gonna see price closer to 105 or closer to 117. There is always probability, and when we're talking about the probability is 68-73% for that price range. But also every day, as I showed to you the screenshot of the option trading for today, if you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you right now. If you're gonna take a look, I think this one, or no, that one. Like, you know, screenshots, screen recordings, all you need to do is just to pay attention. So if we're gonna press the pause here, I will show you. What do we have? Bitcoin until 12th of September. That's yours. Should I give it back to you? No? Okay. Bitcoin until 12th of September wouldn't reach $98,000. That's what you can get from our screenshots. Not the FOMO. Oh my God, they are doing money. No. Get the information from that. Just try to catch what we are showing to you. So this screenshot showing to you that until 12th of September, we're not expecting price 98. Until 12th of September, the Ethereum wouldn't cost $5,200. Also, Ethereum wouldn't cost $6,000, no matter who and what gonna say. The BlackRock sold everything. He sold all the world and bought Ethereum. And what? Bitcoin until 12th of September wouldn't cost 124. So basically, you're giving yourself range and you're making on that money. That's like, I don't know. I'm not going to the casino. I'm not doing. I'm not betting on anything. But basically, all you need to do is to open the chart. Okay, what do we have here? Until the 21st of September, the price of the Bitcoin should go higher. Yeah, but what high is that gonna be? So you're going back on the 4-hour time frame, and you see that. Okay, until that huge movement on the daily time frame, we're gonna have this date. So from 13 till 25th, where is 25th? 25th are here, yeah? That's the 25th. No matter what where and what the price will be on 13, on 25th, that's definitely not gonna be that price. By analyzing, by calculating, it's hard enough. Believe me or not, it's even hard enough for me. That's why you still don't see my personal options trades. I'm just copying these trades from developer because he's the smart guy. I'm the beautiful, the charismatic, the I don't know. But he's the smart guy. I'm the talking head guy. So here, when you see that type of screenshot, you can make decision about how much money to put in your position. So if your liquidation price on the Solana lower than 260, you have a chance to be liquidated. But if it's higher, that's fine. Be calm. If your liquidation price is higher than 96 and you are in the long position, there is a chance. But if it's lower, also by taking these screenshots from us, and I know that you want to get them like every day, you can put the stop losses on that price, because if the price will be there, it means that cancel everything. Forget about that. That was mistake. We're going opposite way. But also we're trying to show you, we're trying to motivate you to understand, to spend a little bit more time, I was trying to say money, but time, by listening to me. Because guys, I do not prepare myself for the live streams. I'm opening chart, I'm showing you what I think. The only preparation, turning on the lights, cameras, put the hashtag, put the description, start everything with the sound, etc., etc. So this is the only preparation that I have. I hope the sound is good because it shows me that we are in the yellow zone of the microphone. I hope that is good. and it's not bothering you. Sorry if it's bad. I didn't check the sound before I start. So when we have that information, all we need to do from the 4-hour time frame, just go and switch to the 1-hour time frame. And here we see that this movement down should put the price lower. Those of you who's pretty long time with us, you know that this squeezing of the channels are working perfectly. She's not growing. I don't know what to do with her. We need to go to the New York at the end of the month and we don't know what to do. Like, okay. Tomorrow I have appointment in VETS every week. So what do we have right now? Probably until tomorrow, until the China will be opened, until the China market will work, we're gonna have that movement down. That's what I'm expecting on the smaller time frame. That's what I'm expecting. Either we're gonna be here, or we're gonna be here, or we definitely could be here. How can it sail to you? Should I give you some limit orders? Should I show you what I'm doing? No, it means that I'm putting my limit orders here, here, and here. If I want to put $3, I'm gonna put $1 on every line of the price. So I'm expecting that right now we're gonna have impulse down, then we're gonna turn around, and that's gonna happen either today, early night by Los Angeles. Where should I put myself? Here, yeah. I'm sorry, I need to like turn around a little bit camera, but I'm putting the limit orders. I'm waiting until 12 a.m. here in the United States in Los Angeles. From there, I'm gonna expect that the price, either we're gonna be here, gonna do pump up, then we're gonna do pump down, pump up, pump down, pump up, pump down. Don't think about this yellow line as that's the price, that's where the price will be. No, it's just showing you the face of the price. It means that the price could go down, it means that the price could go up. The second meaning of that, it means that the price could stuck in the flat, and then we're gonna change the phase. So all these lines showing you the changing of the phase. I'm sorry, I doesn't feel myself pretty good. I'm telling you, because there is like the new COVID wave in United States. All of our friends are sick at home. My brother, his wife and his kid are sick at home. So I don't know what's happening with me, but I doesn't feel myself pretty good right now. Like it's like not the best feeling in my body. So maybe I'm like glitching, lagging with my thoughts, but still I'm trying to do that. You know why? Because no matter how much money I'm gonna make for the next week, it's gonna be 5,000 or 10,000 or 2,000 thousands. It's like, it's $2 million. Maybe next week will be good enough. No matter how much money I'm gonna make, I need to do that. Like that's the purpose from those analysis. I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for myself. I need to put limit orders. I need to think about it. Funny, by the way, the funny thing, which I showed to you in the public group, the link you're gonna find in description. The funny thing that here, on the previous Wednesday, and the previous Wednesday, Sunday was here. I was talking to the guy and I told him like, hey guy, the forecast, the only thing that I need to do is to find pump fun. Pump fun, where are you? Which one will be? Yeah, here. From the previous Wednesday, fucking Sunday, I met the guy and told him, tell me the asset. Today on the Rodeo Drive, I will do the same. I will ask person what asset you want me to trade. And I told him, I'm gonna open the long position because we have this impulse up. It shows us that we're gonna go up. And definitely, I prefer to wait from here till here Then I need to make my one more decision. I told him, okay, for the next hour, I fixed something like $200 or $160 profit. And I asked him, do you want me to fix this position or are you gonna wait until this date? So basically on the next meeting, you're gonna have half of my money. So here I put $500. Here, that will be plus $5,000. He chose to fix this position here and take $80. Just imagine. Of course, it will be hard for me to give him $2,500 from my position, but for the content, for the, oh my God, this is the new Mr. Beast, he's trading and he's giving money. But also, I asked this guy, if I'm gonna be wrong, would you split my losses? He said, no way. That's why he was so, oh my God, $80. He's doing photos on the street of the Rodeo Drive. He's just the photographer. He's working, let's say hard, because it's really hot outside. He's making his, like, how to say that, the legal, honest money, not with his brains, with his hands. So he took $80, he took $80, but just think about that. If I'm gonna meet him today, I'm gonna tell him, hey dude, do you remember? Because also he made the video in Instagram with me. He took the interview with me. I'm gonna find this right now, give me a second.
What'd you get?
We'll stick to Arbitrum.
Arbitrum?
Yeah. Or if I can like split the...
He took interview and he asked me about the pump fund, what I think. I tell him like, hey dude, we see that the price should go up right now, but in the future, I do not believe in that asset. Because for me, they are doing, they are making people greedy with all this Mia Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, easy coins, etc., etc. So let's go back to the Bitcoin. On the 4-hour time frame, that's my expectation. That's still gonna be the same. I want to see the price lower than $107,000 until the end of the, she was wearing the swimsuit, so that's why it's bothering me. I want to see price lower than $106,000. I want to see price there. Of course, also I want to see 96, 98, but in my opinion, that's going to happen something like in December. Because right now, even right now, if we're going to have the impulse up for the next couple of days until 13/11, let me put this camera view. If we're going to have impulse up until 13/14 of September, then we're going to go down until 16. On 17, we're going to have impulse up because of the rates, which are going to be cut. Everyone going to dream about to the moon. And all your bloggers, all your influencers will talk about, yeah, but the next day, oh, I'm sorry, we're going down. After that, they're going to say in their TikTok's video, so the price already include this movement before from the beginning of August, because all these rumors about the Fed cutting the rates was already in the price movement. Okay, they gonna explain you why they was expecting price way higher and why the price going lower. How they gonna explain that? So basically, there's gonna be one more news in 16, 18 of September, which gonna explain you why the price go down. If it's not gonna be huge movement down, let's say 106, 105, it means that people will be put it in the state of, oh my God, we're still going lower. So everybody's gonna start to talk about 96, 92 now. My brother last week even said $76,000. So everyone will be expecting this one. the price will go lower, lower. Everyone gonna open short position, but here, from that date, the price will bounce back again. So basically, from the bottom of the daily time frame, which definitely could be 105, 100, 102, 103, here, in those zones. Or even the bottom of the daily time frame could be on this green line, but I don't want to see the bottom of the daily time frame on that green line. I want to see the bottom on the white line. I want to see the bottom on that dotted dashed red line. I don't want to see the price of the daily time frame bottom lower than this red zone. But here in December, that's definitely could be 98. But if here in December we're gonna hit 98,000, we're gonna go to 70, something like that. And right now, some of you are smiling. Hey, darling, this guy talking about that our lifetime investments in the Bitcoin for $124,000 will go to 70,000. Something like that in December. And let me be wrong. Let me be wrong. I want to be wrong. I'm not trying to put you, oh my God, I need to sell everything. No, just don't hold all your money there. Just don't be greedy. Just don't take a loan. Just don't take the financing. People are buying Bitcoin in financing. That's fucking insane. Maybe someone want to lease my Bitcoin. I will give it to you. So you're gonna post the threads or reels like, I'm the Bitcoin holder. I'm gonna give it to you. You can do the screenshot with my portfolio. You can do whatever you want. Like, let's do this. In Ukraine, we have the people who's renting the boxes from the Chanel, Hermes. People are renting flowers for pictures. There is even you can rent a boy for the picture in Instagram. That's insane. We're not talking about the houses, the cars, the yachts, the helicopters, watches, whatever. We're talking about to rent a boy, to rent a flowers, to rent a box, to rent the iPhone, to show people in your feed that you are like, that flower was growing not for you, not for you, my boy. So I want to be wrong. I want to be someone who's telling about to the moon. And believe me or not, since 2016 till 2024, I was that kind of person. I was analyzing, I was trying to sell the top, buy the bottom all the time. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. But when I get my hands on this system and I made the back test, I saw how it works. I can show you the conversation with people who getting access to the system like constantly for 10 months. Our conversation, hey dude, where should I send my money? The only conversation. There's the people who's literally like, they're not gonna know what to do if we're gonna cut their subscription from this algorithm. But still, who am I not to trust this system if this system works so fucking insanely good? And then you're gonna ask me, then why are you doing that? Because we are she's almost like without nothing, so that's why I'm like silenced. I can even put the light on you from this one. Good, very beautiful. Okay, sorry, she's disturbing, she's bothering me. Who am I not to trust this system? I do not believe that until the end of the September we're gonna be lower than $100,000. I still think that 105, 106 is available for us on 25th of September. We're gonna take this liquidity. Where is that? We're gonna take this liquidity and then we're gonna go up again. Somewhere here, the end of September. On the 4-hour time frame, that's gonna be that date. On that date, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna come back here. I'm pretty sure. But the only thing that's right now important for me, I want to see what the price will be on that top. I want to see what the price will be here. What's wrong with this dog? So from here till here, we're gonna have movement down. From here till here, from here till here, we're gonna have movement down, movement up, from here till here, movement up. So what I'm trying to say to you, my friends, that here on 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, that's the conclusion for you. I'm waiting price of the Bitcoin in that fucking range. Or probably, let's say 24th, 26th. Yes, here. The perfect entry point will be for me the white line. There is my limit order. But everyone see that order block, everyone see that liquidity, everyone are waiting price here. So basically, in my opinion, we're gonna take this liquidity, 104. We should go slightly lower to that liquidity. That's my opinion. So I'm gonna wait the price here, and from here, I'm gonna wait movement up. And right now you're gonna tell me, so what shall I do? What do I expect? If you're gonna go on the previous live streams, you will see how I'm explaining to you what's gonna happen if the price gonna stuck here. What's gonna happen if the price will be here? What's gonna happen if the price will be doing that things? I'm explaining you while I'm drawing this. I'm explaining it to you. From here, we're waiting the price go down, then we're waiting the price go up on the 4-hour time frame, and this huge line showing to us the great movement. All this, you remember the Ukrainian zone? You remember when I put the Ukrainian zone? That's where to buy. That picture was made 2 weeks ago. So if you're gonna go on our YouTube channel and you're gonna open 2 weeks ago live stream, where is the lines about which I'm talking? Every week are the same. Every week I'm explaining you, I'm trying to not educate you. No, the video with the educational purpose only, but I'm trying to show you how I'm reading that, what I'm waiting. So if I'm gonna go back, slightly more. Can you do the playback speed too? I'm putting these lines, I'm showing to you what I'm expecting. I'm explaining to you what gonna happen. And I know that this is total too. I'm trying to find the Bitcoin. Maybe even that was not 2 weeks ago. Maybe that was even 3 weeks ago. Could it be 3 weeks ago? Of course it could. You see, I'm typing, I'm telling you what I'm expecting, where the price could be, should be. But let me find those lines. I know that someone just thinking right now, hey dude, you could do that before the live stream starts. You should prepare yourself better. Fuck you and all your family in the both halls. If somebody has 3 halls, fuck them in 3 halls, because you're not paying for this live stream. That's not fucking Netflix. When you can tell me, hey, the Mickey Mouse give you money for this movie, so why you didn't prepare for this live stream? Fuck you again. So I'm trying to do that. And if you want to be prepared, you can go back in time and see how I'm drawing, how I'm analyzing, what I'm doing. I wouldn't even be surprised if all these lines was put it in the private group live streams. That's also could be. Everyone think that, oh, Andrew will do everything for us, of course, but not all the time. So if I'm gonna go back in time, I don't know when. This live stream, that live stream, but I'm not drawing anything if I'm not doing the live streams. But also I'm showing to you. So this is the Ukrainian zone where I was expecting the price, and the daily time frame are still showing to us that we need to go higher. We'll be here until September, November. That's my expectations. But also for the private group, I said, hey guys, I have a fear, I have a strong feeling that maybe the 124 was the top of the cycle. Let's say the top of 2025. Let's say something like that. That could be. I'm not sure right now, because why? I need to wait to see what the price will be here. I need, oh, not here. This is the BTC USDT, BTC USD here. Why she's walking naked? Tell me. Give me a second. I will try to think about it one more time. And once again, sorry, I'm still doing this live stream for you, but it doesn't feel myself pretty good right now. Let's make conclusion. I'm waiting that the 1 hour time frame will put price lower. Either it's going to be 110,500, 109,500, or 15100. It's here, 109,500. From there, we're going to do one more movement up. When I'm definitely going to open short here, 11, 12, 13. I don't care when this 4 hour time frame will be on top. That's going to be the first movement down, then the second movement up. That's when I'm going to open short positions closer to these dates. When I'm going to open one more new long position, maybe I will try to catch the manipulation of the Feds somewhere here, but still it's going to be the same short. I'm going to try to catch the impulse up from 105, 106, 107. I'm going to try to do this, but when I'm going to open long positions, if not tomorrow or day after tomorrow, then I'm going to open them only on 25th of September. So the main dates for you will be 13 plus minus 1 day and 25th plus minus 1 day. That's 2 weeks ahead. Right now we're talking about the dates that's going to happen 2 weeks after today. That's way enough information. That's way enough information. If we're going to go back to the Bitcoin volatility, where is that? The Bitcoin volatility. Where is the Bitcoin volatility chart? Maybe here. Up, down, no. But still, I could analyze that. I could try to think about it. Yeah, in my opinion, closer to the end of October, beginning of November, we're gonna see the impulse on the altcoins. Mark my words. Closer to, yeah, the same. The Bitcoin dominance showing us the same. Closer to those dates, the Bitcoin volatility will be lowest, so it means that it's gonna stuck in the flat. The Bitcoin dominance will go down again. Yeah, and here, the same. I'm gonna wait for impulse on the altcoins in that date range from 5th till 14. You remember that today we have the movement of the altcoins. Some of them give 4%, 5%, 10%. Some of them are alive. But once again, the next one, in my opinion, will be 13, 14. So, as I said to you on the previous live stream, and it definitely wasn't the live stream, while we're gonna wait that the Bitcoin will go up here and the Bitcoin dominance will give us like few percent movement down, we still can catch the same movement up on the altcoins. What the Bitcoin market cap shows us, the same, we're going up until 13. Bitcoin futures, my friends, Bitcoin futures showing us that we need to go higher until 15, even 15. What gap do we have? What gap do we have? So the first one will be here. The second one will be 118, something like. Can I do that? But slightly lower. That was expectation. That we're going up, then we're going down, then we are bouncing back. We hit that liquidity from the previous live streams. Yes. Perfect, perfect. For me, in my opinion, perfectly moved. We go down, we go up, we go down. So right now, this line don't need to do anything. We still have this liquidity, but also we have this. So in my opinion, right now, by analyzing the chart, until 13.15, we're gonna be 117, 116. I know that it shows 118,500 because there is the gap and everyone see the gap, but I'm telling 116, 117. Then we're dropping, in my opinion, to 105, 106. If that's not gonna be 105, 106, that's probably could be 17, 18. So if I'm gonna delete, I'm not gonna delete, I'm just gonna do white color, okay? That's the new one. That's what I'm expecting. USDT dominance. What does it show to us? What was drawn? That we are going up, then we're going down. We go up, we're going down. Yeah, not really good things. So the bottom of the USDT dominance are still 13 of September. The lower the USDT dominance, the higher, the higher the price of other assets. What do we have from 13? The dominance go up. Yeah. And that could be terrible. I'm telling you, that could be pretty terrible on some of the assets. Especially we're gonna see the green cross here. But first thing first, we have the squeeze channel on the daily time frame, and we have the squeeze channel on the 4-hour time frame. So yes, I'm gonna expect that the USDT dominance will do that moment, then we're gonna bounce back. That's my expectation for USDT dominance. Total. The same. In my opinion, we can do something like that, then we're gonna go down. Let it be all these yellow lines, guys. I'm explaining you that I dream about the date. And as I said to you, probably this day gonna happen in... I was thinking to cut all these layouts and all... You know what? My dear friends, I don't give a fuck about those layouts. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna leave this one and everything else go to hell. I don't give a fuck. I'm so fucking tired by jumping from one layout to another layout, by showing you, by telling you. No, I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that one. So basically, what's gonna happen right now? On the 15 minutes time frame, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put $40,000 right now in the long position on the Bitcoin. Give me a second, like buy market. Market. 40,000. I'm gonna wait for, you don't need to see my face. I'm gonna wait for that divergence crossing the middle of the channel, and that squeeze channel will put price up. Then we're gonna go down again. I'm in the position. Right now, I open it by market. Let's see how it's gonna go. But after that, I'm still expecting that probably later this evening, when the China will be opened, we're gonna have one more impulse down. If I'm gonna be wrong with the 15 minutes time frame movement, it means that the price will go down on the 1 hour when we're gonna be here on this. I'm gonna put one more time $40,000 in the market. But right now, I'm expecting impulse up. I'm gonna leave this layout, which shows to me what the forecast showing to me. Also, I'm gonna leave this layout, but you know, like, it's not always I'm going back to this layout, so I don't need that. And I'm gonna leave that layout. This is the strange time frames. You see, the strange time frames, which not always needed for us, but still it's here. It's unpopular time frames, because the previous time I've been showing to you on the live stream, and especially to the private group, that we have all this divergence. We have all this divergence. And they give us impulse up. They give us pretty good impulse up. So right now, all I need to wait when on all these strange time frames gonna appear new divergence. So what do we have right now? I'm just gonna show you. And basically, right now, immediately, I close all my short positions. Right now, I don't holding 0 short positions. 0 short positions on my account. 0. What do we have here? Pretty good divergence. 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 And that's it. Nothing else. Why I delete this? Divergence, divergence, divergence. Give me a second. When all these yellow lines will break through the middle, we're gonna have impulse. Like we have all this impulse here, 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 here. All this divergence showing to us alarm, alert, attention. We are going down. And this movement down could be pretty intensive. I'm gonna leave this screen. Fuck, I closed the layout. What the fuck are you doing, Andrew? Why? I cannot even explain you how tired I am from all these things that I'm drawing. I need to clear everything. I need to start from the... You know what? We still have a chance. It's only been an hour. Guys, I'm literally dying right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close everything. I'm gonna press new tab. That's gonna be new layout. And lucky day for you, we're just gonna go through most of the assets right now immediately. A lot of people been asking me how to put the indicator on your chart. You just hold in your mouse left button and you just put in it here. That's it. So right now I'm gonna do for all of us the 4-hour time frame marks, if you don't mind, okay? I'm just gonna put the marks and then I'm gonna show you, in my opinion, what the price will do. Higher, I wanna see it here. Then I wanna see it here. And then up again. I'm gonna put that line here. I'm gonna put that line here. Here, I'm gonna put that line and I'm gonna put that line. Yeah. Volatility. Okay, let it be. So the volatility is showing to us that we could have bigger volatility until 13. In my opinion, that volatility will go up. Bitcoin dominance. Let me put only this line and that line. Ethereum, fuck off. Bitcoin market cap. Let's put those lines. Here, manipulation. Everyone will be expecting movement up, but unfortunately, the movement up will start only from the daily time frame bottom of the trading filter. Bitcoin, this guy, I'm waiting here. I'm waiting here. So what I'm gonna wait? That moment, the same. Here we're gonna stock maybe here. USDT dominant. Oh, no. We need to put those lines, yeah? Lucky day for you, my friends. Be afraid of this line because that's the lower the USDT dominance, the higher is the crypto. Total. Let's stick to those dates. Total 2. Why here is the bottom? Because if I'm gonna go to the Ethereum, there's gonna be the bottom of the Ethereum. That's gonna be the bottom of the daily time frame Ethereum. Mark my words, the first week of October. Total 3. That could be the bottom of the Solana. I don't know, I'm gonna put 3 dates, why not? Ethereum, daily time frame. Where is that? Oh no, not the bottom. Okay, not the bottom. But the 4-hour time frame? Yeah, here it is. Here is the bottom. That's why the total 2 showing to us that bottom as well. Because it includes Ethereum, but excluding Bitcoin. Don't go too close to me if you're gonna meet me today on the streets. You know what? Without any opinion, without any thoughts, I'm just gonna open the long position on the Ethereum right now. Just to be in the long position of the Ethereum. Why not? XRP. Let's say that I don't know when exactly that's gonna happen for the XRP. Where is gonna be the top of the XRP? Is it gonna be on the 1514 or it's gonna be on the 23rd, 24th? But if we're expecting that the price of the Bitcoin from 22nd, 21st will go down to 25th, 6th, or not from. If we're expecting the Bitcoin from here till here gonna go down, then I will delete this. I'm just gonna delete that. It means that from here till here we're gonna have impulse on the Ripple. Solana. I'm gonna wait with the Solana. The same, Stranger Things. Could it be possible that the dominance on the 25th, yeah, from here we're going down, so yes, you know, that could be something like the, for example, Ripple. Where is the Ethereum? Why there is no red lines for the Ethereum? Only just because of the dominance that could work. That's why Solana, I'm gonna wait. Let me see. Yeah, as soon as possible. Probably that could be the 2 entries. My limit order are still here, here, here. I'm trying to catch the swing trade. But when I'm gonna see that the 4-hour, give me a second, should I open the long position? No, not right now, not right now, no. I'll probably open it either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I'm gonna wait. I want to see price lower than $200. And I'm gonna take a look on 2 positions which are in losses. Basically, you know, guys, I showed to people in the private group a few days ago my losses. There was one position. I'm gonna do something right now. Give me a second, please. Oh my God, you're not gonna believe that, especially people from Ukraine, you're not gonna believe that. First thing first, I need to save all these messages because this guy could delete them Кость, привет. Я закончу эфир и почитаю все. Спасибо тебе большое. Ну, спасибо тебе за сообщение. People from Ukraine, they gonna like, oh my god. My partner who asked the, let's say, gangsters, the soldiers at the beginning of the war to me to took my assets, to took my part of the oh my god, to took my part of the business which we have with him, and we've been doing millions of dollars. I will try to, no, I'm not gonna read that because he's asking forgiveness from me. I'm gonna read that after live stream. I don't know what's happening right now in Ukraine. I don't know, but people just coming back, they telling me sorry. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. That's insane. Oh my god. Yeah, I want to show you when I was in losses, and I showed the positions, and I said to the people that, hey guys, I even don't worry about that. YALA. So show in chat. YALA. I will show it to you right now. Give me a second, please. So how I'm doing, guys, sometimes I'm opening position and I'm in losses. I'm good with that because I know what I'm doing. So here on the 2nd of September, I showed to people that I'm in losses in the position. 2nd of September, Ethereum. Where is that? Here. Here's the price. The price is 43.25. I'm showing to people, hey guys, that's the easiest money for you. That's the easiest money. If that beautiful, smart, charismatic guy in the losses, it means that you can open the same position and you can fix the profit. You can go with any asset, with any assets. From there, from second, when I drop this, everything goes up. But the main thing, this is the biggest losses that I hold right now. This is the biggest losses. I told people, hey guys, you can do the same. Today I fixed this position. It's cringe or not? Too old? Too late for the depths? I will do this for you. That's all that you got. And cut. Thank you. No, not. So right now I'm holding two position in losses. And this altcoins will be this motherfucker. This motherfucker. And I want to scale it. I want to scale it. But you know when I'm gonna scale it here on 41. Yes. Yes. On 41, and the second scaling will be 40.5. So I'm gonna tell you that I'm expecting that the movement will be something like that, then like that. But the first exit should be here. Or even if I'm gonna scale here, the exit will be here. That's how I'm seeing the chart. The second position, which are in losses, not the big one, the big position, but the losses are not big, will be the PEPE. So if I'm gonna put this line here, I'm gonna wait until the price will probably do something like that, then here. Or we could see something like that, then here. Yes, with that type of chart, with that fucking enormous movement, in my opinion, we're not gonna go higher here than this price. We're not gonna be higher than almost the price that we have right now. So basically we're gonna go lower, then we're gonna go higher. If I wanna get rid from this position, I need to wait until tomorrow, scale this position, exit this position somewhere here, and then I'm gonna re-enter this position. If I'm gonna go with the YALA, the position that are still in losses from the screenshot that I showed to you, I'm expecting something like, no. I'm expecting right now, maybe that's gonna be that moment. That's what I'm expecting from that asset. But definitely the first exit will be here. Yeah, I'm doing mistake. That coin was a mistake for me. That coin was a mistake for me. But that's how it looks. Guys, too long ago, we've been talking about those assets. And why the fuck did I close the layouts with all this? Why? Fuck. I need to renew the information, but still, why not? Why not to do this right now? In my opinion, we're gonna do something like that. Then we're gonna go down. Something like that. I do not expect price higher than this, but I definitely want to see the price here. S&P. We're gonna be here, and could be, of course it could be, but too low. For now, it's too low. I'm not gonna take a look on the higher time frame. No. Give me a second. So how? Could we go up tomorrow? Yes, the few days will be up. Yeah, maybe the Fed will affect the S&P to the new all-time high. Then we're gonna go to the correction. Can I open higher time frame, please? Yeah, probably will be here and here, but something like that. Something like that. Okay, now I need to move those lines here and here. So for me right now, I cannot tell you when exactly we're going to be on the 6,000 or on the $6,200, but those lines will definitely be triggered. Then we're going up and down. Right now, give me a second, please. How to do this right? I'm trying to think. Sorry for that, but I'm trying to think. Oh, by the way, as soon as possible, this divergence will start to work with the weekly time frame. So just be prepared. Probably from the October, November, we're gonna see the huge movement down. So if I need to stick only for the one opinion, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna go on the lower time frame. Yes, in my opinion, we're deleting that everything. In my opinion, right now I need to show you, yeah, we're going up, we're going down, something like here. We're going up again, no matter where, let's say no matter where. Then we're hitting this liquidity. That and that price is the first stop for me. From here, remind me to take a look once again. The Nasdaq. Okay, let me think about it. What if we basically missed this bottom? Yeah, we missed that. So right now, let's say here and here, the daily time frame will show us, okay, let's stick to the first date. Let's stick to the first day. Once again here. So you want to tell me that we can do that movement down, up. What liquidity? What liquidity? If we have the Feds here and something bad gonna happen, so they're gonna put the price lower, how bad it's gonna be? I don't know. How deep we can go? I will say that movement down. Let's stick to the movement down. But then we have this liquidity and that liquidity. So I'm gonna expect the price here, and from here we're going up again. That's my expectations. And here I'm gonna put the red line. Tesla. Let me just say that we're gonna go higher. I don't know what hype will be with the Tesla. Maybe the Elon Musk will fire himself or whatever. Yeah, I think that let's say give me a second, please. Yeah, let's say that we're gonna do this movement. We're gonna go down, then we're gonna go up. Yeah. From here, what can we do once again? Yeah, from here, either we're gonna stuck here. Give me a second, stuck here. Not deep correction, and then up again. Okay, let's say that the price will do that type of movement. But also from here, we're gonna stuck in flat. From here, we're gonna stuck in flat. So let me say that type of movement with the movement down. Something like that. Can I stick to only daily time frame? Because I'm gonna be tired to look on every time frame. Like to do the deep research. I'm not gonna buy anything until 2026. I'm waiting for the worst 2 years in my life. So believe me or not, if we are not on the same position, that could be even worse years for you. I forgot to put the lines here. Mr. Netflix, still, you see, like I need to take a look on the lower time frame. Every time when you're doing analysis, you need to look on the lower time frame. So down like that. I'm expecting that type of movement, but still with that zone. Microsoft. 4 hour time frame. Let me put it here. Let me put it here. And let's say here. Yeah, I think that we're gonna go down. So basically we can go something like that. That. Something like that. Meta. Closing the gap, moving down. Can I move this? Like, why should I move this line? That. I will do that. Just move slightly, and yeah, in my opinion, that we can hit that, and then I think that price here also we can be here, but before that I need to see how that movement will be. It's too far away. It's fucking the end of October. It's too far away from now. I need to see how that movement will give, what that movement will give to us. If that's gonna be flat, then we can have on the news impulse down, but so that's why I need to always update information every week, every day, like when you're doing some trades. So what do we have? The market will open with the movement down, up, Then we're gonna go down. If I'm gonna put this line here, what if everything is on the top? Everything is on the top. And at the end, I will show you the weekly time frame. Yeah, let's say something like that. Apple. So what do we have here? Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Tuesday, we're gonna have the moment down of the Apple stocks. So basically, that's gonna be something bad. I don't know. Apple Vision 2, Apple CarPlay, Apple Car. That's not financial advice, but 1, 2, 3, and let's say 4 liquidity zones. But the daily time frame, yeah. You know, I'm just gonna tell you that could be impulse up, but then we're definitely gonna go down. Something not so good gonna happen to the iPhones. First thing first, the price could be too high because they not producing the iPhones in the China anymore. It's gonna be produced in India, as far as I remember, and some parts in Mexico. Yeah, I think that it could be impulse up. Let's say for the first time. From tomorrow we could go up. How can I do this? Like, can I do this like that? From tomorrow we're going up. Then we're going down from 9. But tomorrow there could be, I wouldn't say shake out, but still we can hit. Oh my God, even, yeah, the zone is pretty huge where the price could be tomorrow, We'll be interested. Okay, nothing else. Too much attention, too much things, too much happening in our lives. I don't know what's happening in my life and why people are texting me that they are sorry for something, that they hurt me, that they did something. That's fucking insane. My friends, those of you who knows me since, let's say 2016, 2020, we all doing mistakes. We all deserve for the forgiveness. We all deserve for the second chance. But not everyone will have the same relationship after mistake. Google Translate works perfectly in my brains. Хлеб, bread. Хлеб, it's bread in Russian. Хлеб in Ukrainian. Je suis baguette, lui des Français. Nicht nein, хлебен. Deutschland. Italian, булочка. I'm joking. I don't know what's happening. Full moon. Not full moon, I don't know. But I'm so fucking pretty sure that the next year, let's say this year, will be way more insane than it was before. That's my opinion. I hope that you get information that you want from these live streams. I'm sorry if it was something like not easy to understand. It doesn't feel really good right now. I told you what positions I have right now. I give you my perspective for the next week. I hope that you can understand that. If you're not understanding something, turn on your phone, start the ChatGPT, turn on the microphone, tell to ChatGPT, hey, I'm gonna give you the opinion of the guy. Could you please tell me the conclusion? What does he mean? It will help you. I'm doing this all the time because my brain works like, you see something, you're telling something, you think something, you're telling something, like all the time. It's non-stoppable process. I know that most of the people thinks and acts the same way, but we are talking about money. We are talking about something that's not so easy for many people. I'm gonna take a rest. I don't know in what time I'm gonna be on the Rodeo Drive. The last 2 or 3 days was insane. Just type my last name in the Google and you will see what's happening right now in Ukraine. That's insane. That's insane. Because I'm tired of lies. I'm tired of people telling me what to do, not to do. I don't give a fuck about any consequences which gonna happen in the nearest future. I don't care about that. I just told in Ukraine truce. I dropped the video. Right now, the Ukrainian media broken with my last name. But the problem not in my last name. The problem is in the truth that I drop. I'm sorry for that. I know that a lot of people don't give a fuck about that, but a lot of people will struggle from this truth. But that's how I'm working. That's how my brains work. That's how my life goes. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I really don't know. But I'm telling you, thank you. Thank you for following us. Thank you for joining this live stream. Thank you for listening to me. Guys, please, we have a private group and we have a public group. You don't need to go to the private group. You don't need to go there. Just consume, absorb information from the public channels. Make money on this information. If you're gonna understand how to make money from this live stream, from these charts, then you can go to the private group. If you want to know what's inside the private group, in description there is the link. You put in your card number and you get in 24 hours free of charge. Don't forget to unsubscribe from this group if you're not gonna want to stay in the group. I'm buying every month. Most of the time I'm selling once in a couple of months, but still I'm trying to be profitable. Try to do the same. Don't put all your money in the positions, especially in my positions. That's not something that always goes right, always goes your way. I'm showing to you, hey guys, I'm in minus 500% losses. I'm not fixing this position. I'm opening the same position the same way on the different cryptocurrency exchange. Do that every day and your back will never hurt. Thanks to everyone. I hope that you gonna fix profit, huge profit until the end of the year, because 2026, 2027 will be fucked up. Don't believe in media, don't believe in TV news. Observe. Take care.